Hi guys, on this tutorial, I want to show you how you can run TikTok ads. All right, so let's get right into it. So you could just Google TikTok Ads Manager or check the description on this video and I'll leave a link to this page. Make sure you're on this page. It says TikTok Ads Manager. So once you're on this page, you click Get Started. And once you do that, you'll be taken here. You can either sign up with a phone or an email address. So on that first page, you only just need to put your email address and password or your phone number. But what happened is I'm using my Google Chrome browser and I'm already logged into my email address. So TikTok immediately automatically detected that I was already logged into an email address, and so they skipped that part. They just redirected me here. Have it in mind that the first step would be to enter your email address or password, or on the alternative, there's an option to sign up with your phone number. So, okay, in either case, once you've done that and you're on this page, what you need to do here is to fill in your country, your legal business name, that's the legal business name of your company, and then the phone number and your industry and your time zone and your currency. Now, I just really want to say something at this point. When it comes to TikTok, there is geolocation restriction, meaning that where you're advertising from will determine your targeting reach. So therefore, if you're in the United States and then your account is selected over here as the United States, you'd be able to target North America, that's US, Canada, and some other states and some other countries. But you might not be able to run advertisement that targets the EU. Likewise, if you're in the EU, you would be able to target the EU, but you might not be able to target the United States. So that's something to keep in mind. So once you fill the required information, country, industry, time zone, currency, phone number, and business name, you just go over here and accept the TikTok terms and conditions, then you click register. Once you've clicked register, you will be sent a verification code, and then you need to enter that verification code. So next, you'll be on this page, and on this page, you have two options. You could use the simplified mode to create your ads, where TikTok just shows you step by step what you need to do, or you could use the custom mode to get the full control experience that's perfect for all advertising objectives, such as app installs and conversions. So you have two modes you could use to create the ads, but let's go for the simplified. So once we click on the simplified mode, would be on this page. And over here, TikTok gives you options if you want to create your ads, traffic, that's if you want your ads to send more people to your website, or if you just want to get more page follows or profile visits, or if you want lead generation or website conversions. So whichever one that you want, there are different options that TikTok gives you. All right, so once you do this, right, you just select one of your options. But I just quickly want to say something here. There's an issue with TikTok ad spending that happens if you run your first ad and you choose this conversion option. And the reason for this is when you just have a new TikTok account, TikTok ad manager account, people have probably not purchased from your website through an ads you run on TikTok. So therefore, TikTok doesn't have data. They don't have information as to the type of people who are most likely to make purchases on your website. That data is not readily available with TikTok because you haven't had people purchase product on your website from TikTok. That's if you have a new TikTok account. So if you just go ahead and just put this one, drive value actions on your website, you might have an issue with budget spending, meaning that TikTok may not be spending your budget, right? Just because they don't have the data to. So to avoid that issue, you could try it, but to just be on the safe side and avoid that issue, I'd highly suggest recommend that you start with either of these three objective: traffic, community interaction, or lead generation first. All right, so let's go for traffic, for example, and then we just click on continue. And when we click on continue, would be on the next page. So on this page, we could either we choose where we want to run the ads. So over here, the location is this. So like I said, it depends on it depends on where your art is. You could select multiple locations. For example, I could try to add I could try to add Canada and all of that. But there might be restrictions. You might not be able to target some countries depending on where your art is located. So over here, you could see fairly broad that your audience size is saying that it's fairly broad. So if you're targeting people in Canada and United States, the reach, like number of people in the United States and Canada that is on TikTok, so that's the potential reach is fairly broad. So you can see here, due to data security requirements, this figure does not include audiences over 18 years. Any delivery as permitted by applicable laws will not be affected. So, all right, so it's just saying that targeting 2 countries like this, meaning that your ads, the reach of your ads, the audience reach is broad, but this estimation does not include people less than 18 due to regulation. So just something I want to state here, I think it's from our test with TikTok ads, we suggest having broad audience, targeting broad actually, because it gives TikTok a lot of room to work with. But if you have like very low budget, I would say don't target too broad. For example, if you have very low budget and then you know a particular state in the United States that has more of your audience, if your product is a niche product, and maybe your product is a fishing hook, for example, and you have very low budget, I would say instead of targeting super broad, you could just target a particular state in the United States or wherever where you know that that product is in demand or something. But if you have the budget for it, I would always say go broad, because when you go broad, you give TikTok a good room to work with. All right. So over here, you can see custom audience or automatic audience. So custom audience, if you choose this option, you get to choose your audience demographic. That is the age of your audience and the language. And you could also limit based on your audience interest and behavior. You're basically just telling TikTok that I want this art to be showed to people of this certain demographic which you select, and people that fall within this interest. You could choose this, or you could go for automatic audience. I do recommend going for automatic audience because I feel TikTok has a lot of, even from our test though, automatic audience has worked better because TikTok has a lot of data point, right? They see a lot of ads on their platform. They get a lot of data, so they know the automatic system is very good at dictating who would be most likely interested in your offer, your content, your ad. Do you understand? But if you feel like you want to decide who they show the ads to, you could do that. But I would say go for automatic audience. So once you've done this, you're going to choose placement method. And if you just check here, you'll see there are 2 placement methods, TikTok and Pangle. There is something important to be said. I would recommend you just go for only showing your ads within the TikTok platform. So selecting just TikTok means that your ads will be shown only within TikTok. Now, if you go ahead and select Pangle, let me just tell you what Pangle means, right? And why currently I do not recommend selecting Pangle. It's just because Pangle is an ad network owned by TikTok or managed by TikTok, something like that. But basically is a network where, for example, if an app developer and I have an app, right? And I want to show ads, I want to monetize my website, I could go to Pangle, register on Pangle, and have TikTok show their ads on my app, and then earn from views, and then earn money from TikTok because I'm showing my TikTok ads on my website, my app. But the thing is, not every app developer is, cool. What I mean by cool is this. Some app developers, they just want to make money, a lot of money. So they don't care about service. They just want to make money. So in that case, some people use bots. So what they do is that they have bots on a lot of bots in their app so that they could generate revenue. So if you're unfortunate and then you choose Pangle, and unfortunately for you, your art is being shown in one of those apps that uses both technology. It means that a lot of bots is going to be visiting your TikTok ads. That means you're running TikTok ads, but the visit you're getting on your website from TikTok is going to be both traffic and both traffic and both traffic. So to just avoid this, it's not always the case with Pangle, but this is something that happens, right? I've seen a lot of complaints about it. It actually happens that you could be having a lot of boat traffic if you select Pangle. At least that's the situation for now. Maybe that would improve later in the future. I don't know. So for now, do not select Pangle. Just leave it at TikTok, and then you click continue. Now, when you click continue, you'll be on this page. On this page, you're able to choose if you want a daily budget or if you want a lifetime budget. So daily budget means that you just want TikTok to spend a certain amount of money for one day, right? Or per day. So you can see here that TikTok says at least 5. So that suggests that we should have a minimum daily budget of at least $5, right? So if you go and choose lifetime budget, so what lifetime budget does is that you're telling TikTok to spend a certain amount of money for a certain period of time, right? So it's not daily. TikTok might spend more on Monday than they spend on Tuesday, or less on Wednesday than they spend on Thursday. It's all up to TikTok, but they're supposed to spend a certain budget within a certain time frame. So that's what lifetime budget is. So let's just go and see daily budget. And on daily budget, you could set dates. You could set that you want you could set dates. That's how many days you want this budget to be. So if you have $5 per day, and then you set it for 1 week, within a space of 1 week, it just means that TikTok should be spending $5 per day, $5 per day, $5 per day until the 1 week duration is over, right? So if you put start now with no end dates, what it means is that if you have $5 per day, TikTok is going to spend $5 per day, and there's no end date, just continuously, right? As long as you have money in your TikTok balance. All right, so let's just go with lifetime budget. And really, what you choose here depends on your business objective, but I would recommend going for lifetime budget, and I'll always give you my reasons. My reasons for this is this. If you give TikTok like room to say, okay, 7 days, and then they should decide for your product, there might be more people willing to make purchases on, for example, on a Saturday than on a Friday, on a Friday than on a Saturday. You don't know, right? So if you let TikTok do it lifetime budget, on certain days, TikTok might spend your ad may have more spending. Maybe if on that particular day, you have more people likely to purchase your stuff on their platform, they might spend more on certain days. Maybe they might spend more on Sunday than they spend on Friday, and vice versa. But if you're doing like a daily budget, that means you've given TikTok rules. So even on the day where you might make more by spending more ad budget, they will not go beyond that daily limit, even though you still have money, but because you have a daily budget limit, they will not exceed that. All right, so let's just choose something here, and maybe we just pick $500, for example. And then over here, we just select the dates we want the ad to start running and when we want the ad to stop running. So once that is done, we just click on continue. So when we click on continue, we'll be on this page. Now, this is very important. I want to say that you could run your ads as a post. What this means is that over here, if you click over here and then you log into your TikTok account, your TikTok user account. Your TikTok user account is like the regular TikTok account where you follow people, unfollow people, watch your stuff, share your stuff, post yours as well, and people follow you. So your regular user TikTok account, it could be like your personal TikTok user account or your business TikTok user account, whichever one it is. Like if you log into that TikTok account, you could run your ads in a way that your ad creative, which you post over here, would also exist in your TikTok posts. So basically, it's more like you're posting something on your TikTok page and then you're promoting it as a post. I hope you understand. So what this means is if something exists on your TikTok page already and then it's being promoted, people would see it and they'll be able to follow your account because it's associated to your TikTok account. They'll be able to follow you. They'll be able to like the post and comment. And whatever likes and engagement and comment and following, everything is like being attributed to your account, your TikTok account. So you'll be able to get more followers to your TikTok account, more likes on your TikTok post, more views and all of that. So I definitely suggest logging in and posting it on your TikTok account. So you can see here it says engage in meaningful interaction with customers to build a community for your brand and increase the potential for sales. So I say go for this one, but there's a second option and there's a use case for that. You might decide not to, run your ads as a post. You might decide to instead just upload your ads directly on your ad manager account. If you follow this other option, it means that your creative is not connected to your TikTok user account in any way. It exists just on its own because you're just uploading your creative directly from the TikTok ads manager and promoting it. So you're not linking it. So when people see your creative on TikTok, it does not lead them to your user account. Do you understand? So that is it. You can decide to post with your TikTok ads manager directly so that your post has nothing to do with your business, your existing user account on TikTok, or you could decide to use this other option where you post on your TikTok profile, user profile, and then you boost it as a post, as a boosted post ad. All right, so let's just, so I would really recommend you go with this option, but I don't want to log into my TikTok account, so I would just go with this option in this tutorial. So over here, you see that we're able to upload a maximum of 20 videos, and we could even upload images and convert those images into videos. So let's just go with this one. So on this one, let's use this video and let's upload. So you could either keep the original, which means that TikTok would use your video the way it is originally, the way it is, or you could go for quick optimization, which means that TikTok would optimize your video. They could probably add their own sound or their own filters and text and whatever. So basically, and even reshape the size and frame of your video. So basically, if you go for quick optimization, it means that your ads creative is more likely to be approved because TikTok has to approve your art before it goes live. So I'll just go for quick optimize. And when you click on quick optimize, you'll be on this page. What you'd see here is that TikTok has done several other versions of the site. So if we scroll down, you'll see that you're able to generate more versions just in case you don't like any of this. You can also play each one. Let's just click on this. You can play each of the video to see what TikTok has basically done with it. All right. So let's close it. So basically, when you look at it, you can generate more versions or more TikTok optimized version. You could also see the original one here. And what you just have to do from this point is to select. You can select how many of the versions you want. So we'll just select this one here, and then we'll click continue. And once you click continue, you'll be on this page. Basically, this is the last part of it. That's the create and add part of it. You're able to put your display name. For example, we can just use VBL, right? Or let's just use Vivboss link. All right. So you're able to put your display name. You're able to put a call to action button. For example, learn more, shop now, sign up, and what have you. You can also add more. If you come over here, you can also add more ads, more ad creative, upload more to the list. So back here, you can put your call to action button. So you can also put URL. That's the URL of the site where you want your viewers to go to. So for example, we could put bosslink.com, which is our website. So you're also able to have a profile image. So what this means is the profile image that shows the profile image that will be showing as your profile photo, right? So you can do all of this. Then when you're done, you can click this, and this says copy the text URL and profile image from the ad to all other ads within this ad group with just one click. So basically, if you click this and you have many ads, because this is an ad group, right? And these are the list of ads in the ad group. Just so you get, this is an ad group. This is the list of the ads in the ad group. So if you want to have the same name, the same URL, the same action button, and the same profile picture, let's just select a random picture so you could see. All right. All right. So now you could see that the profile picture we selected is reflecting over here, right? So that could be the logo to your website. So if you want to have the same profile picture, which is this, the same name, all right, and the same call to action button and URL, you just click here. And if you do that, if you've added multiple ads, like if you added multiple ads over here to this ad group, it means that the same information like this will be duplicated across all ads in the ad group. So if you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, this is just one ad in this ad group. So if you had multiple and you click on this over here, it means that all the ads here will then bear the same name, the same call to action, the same URL, and the same profile button. I hope that is well understood, right? The next thing you need to do after this is to just click over here. It says by clicking this box, you accept the TikTok for Business Creative Center terms and conditions, whatever. But you just click on that because you have to accept their terms and condition. And then when you've done that, you can then submit your TikTok ads for review. TikTok would review the ads, and after reviewing the ads, it will come up. Usually, TikTok ad review takes 24 hours. They say officially that it will take not more than 24 hours, but most likely, most of the time, your ads will get reviewed in under like few minutes, 1 hour, whatever. But basically, this is just the step of creating your TikTok ad manager account and also running your TikTok ads. I do hope you find this tutorial helpful, and with this that you understand how to create your ad manager account and how to actually start running your ads. All right, take care and bye-bye.